Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play one test game for each one. In the NBA 2K21 demo, you can also hit a quick game. That's right, you'll be able to play 5 total games.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We got the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're hoping tonight will be a signature win for them, taking on a tough team on their home court. They'll need 4.
Let's look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. In this game, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against DA taken away.
Sixers coach Brett Brown helped build this team from ground zero. There were some lean years in Philly. Brown helped set the values and the culture for this team. Brown said, "Can you teach? Can you cultivate relationships? And do you bring energy?" Those 3
He's done a terrific job. Thanks, David. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
A look at Simmons. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Hicks. And it's Thybulle in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. 2 great pivot men tonight, Chris. The position has obviously changed over the last couple of years. If you were playing now, you think you'd be more of a 4 or a 5?
You know, Kevin, I think I'd be a 3. I played the 4 and 5 in the NBA when I played, and I think I'd be a 3. Right now, you get to shoot, you get to take guys out on the wing. Defensively, though, I'd have to make sure I call for some help laterally. You got to be able to move out there with those guys. But I think definitely it'd be the 3, 4, and 5 in the game as a whole.
And you can bring the ball up. I've seen you do it. I know you can do it in this game as well.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you have a lot more opportunity to do it in this game, and that's not a criticism. It's actually, I love the way the game is played now. It's a lot less hand checking, more space, and when you play with guys like I did, from the Pages, Stojanovic's, and all the great shooters, the Tracy Murrays, those guys, it's that much easier to play in space because the defense has to honor those guys, and if they space up, that means you may just have a wide open lane to the basket.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Middleton outside. Here's DiVincenzo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Taylor. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Knocked away. Passes to Thybulle. The dish to Simmons. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Here's Davis, who trails the baseline jumper.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Thybulle. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Down low. Here's Embiid. Count it.
And finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside on Kumbo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And the second free throw, good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Simmons. Softly drops in the floater.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Now Taylor. A 26-point game for him in the win against New York.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Simmons passes to Horford. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shoot 80% from the floor to start the game.
Taylor with the ball. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, just send it back. Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forward.
Simmons against Taylor. Harris outside. Deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. The last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, the only surprise is that the margin wasn't great. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Inside, here's DiVincenzo.
Reach of Simmons. I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
And slam dunk by Harris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. Lets it go from 14. That one wide left. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Thybulle. At the elbow, Horford. Oh, the line for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss out Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
Offensive rebound. Out to Taylor. Finds yet again. Out to Kumbo. Passes to Taylor. Feeds it to Middleton. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average out.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Now here's Taylor. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Antetokounmpo finds Davis, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Korkmaz checked in for Milwaukee.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so Kevin. They've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent and looking to get them going.
And here is Taylor. Middleton outside. And there's the pass to Davis. There's Korkmaz. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Giannis. Taylor up top. Guarded by Simmons. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look for Milwaukee. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Jabari Parker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Chris Middleton. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Philadelphia. Redick comes in for Tobias Harris. Bledsoe against Simmons. Pass to Dedmon. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. When you look at Philadelphia, they ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Parker left side. Now here's Bledsoe. Green defending. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
It's stolen by Taylor. Passes it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
So that's just too easy. The minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
And so here is Philadelphia. 4-point game. Here's Grant. Covered by Taylor. Simmons against Bledsoe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for the defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Outside, Taylor. Back to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Graham, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. That's good from Simmons.
What I can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And the pass to Korkmaz. Redick against Taylor. He dishes it to McGee. Nobody near Parker. And the 3 off target. And so Graham will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 7. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
And that's got to be annoying to them. I mean,
That was a strong dunk.
that's why you go boom. See, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
Graham surveying the floor. Pass to Simmons. Fires from 14. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing small basketball. You need the floor well and execute.
Oh, that That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. 1:32 left here in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Here's on JaVale McGee.
Look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside. A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robertson with the pace he's popping.
Taylor against Redick. Back to Bledsoe. For three. That one misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star. And also, you know what, Chris, if he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you got to polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
Here's Taylor. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is the attitude Parker plays with. Someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Philadelphia leading by 5. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Graham, they've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Bucks making a change here. Nelson's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Thomas checked in for Simmons. Milwaukee is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ejected by Len. It's Redick on the wing, guarded by Bledsoe. Thomas with the ball from deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so is Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's giving them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Show no mercy right now. Choose the
Simmons passes to Thybulle. Here's Harris. 17 points for him last game against Chicago. Pass to Embiid. That one, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Taylor. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start. The 76ers lead. Thybulle, the pass to Harris. Here's Thybulle. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock for Middleton, and the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 8 points.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Taylor against Thomas. Outside, Taylor. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball in the really impressive.
Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blaze the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, and the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court. And anyone, regardless of color, nationality, just paving the way for me as a basketball player, I want to say thank you. Just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives and bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand their legacy culturally. And that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. Here's Graham, lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Taylor, Graham defending. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. And so Graham will bring it up for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Harris. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Graham, covered by Giannis. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's got free throw attempts number 4 in 5 games.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Milwaukee. And he sinks the second. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Graham kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You got to pay for it.
Pass to Middleton. And stolen by Simmons. Vicious to Graham. Rejected by Taylor. Pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Reverse at home.
I agree. The agility on display. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. J.J. Redick's checked in for Philadelphia. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. 1:19 left here in the second. 1:16 left to play in the first half. And here is Graham. 8 points his last outing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bucks passing it around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Detroit Pistons.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Graham, the pass to Harris. Here's the three. Philadelphia with a new shot clock.
It's been a really tough quarter for them. I mean, you cannot hit his shots to Trout.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the money. Graham, the pass to Harris. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, the defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He's constantly looking to draw contact on the shots.
The Bucks making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in.
Oh, they would love to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Giannis. And Embiid with the block.
And then the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his lift to turn shots back.
From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Taylor in at the one. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Middleton outside. Taylor with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Pocket six. Passes it to Davis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Feibel to the middle. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. That one falls. And now a 4-point 76ers lead.
Give him another. But Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light him up.
Outside Taylor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come in here, unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights of last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Mutombo. Oh, come on, let's go to the next one, please. Come on. Get off shot blockers.
Horford has a wide open look. All 3 off the mark. Buck shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Taylor passes to Middleton. Misses from close range.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And Simmons slams it in.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now here's Taylor. He's got 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Feibel. He's guarded by Taylor. Puts one up from 19. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Horford's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Giannis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the dunk by Embiid. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And all that Embiid needs really is positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you know he's dunking.
Loads it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bible, the pass to Simmons. Over Taylor. Here's Embiid. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's the feed to Davis. And yes, it's good. Davis has got 6.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Fires from 14. Here's Davis. And he banks in the lane.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Here's Horford. Embiid trying to break loose. That one's not going to go.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight. His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
Simmons dishes to Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 6 points for Horford.
Well, that's why you have to consider Horford as one of the game's best bigs. His ability to finish through contact like he does there is what makes him so special.
To the paint. Here's Middleton. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up to those.
Here's Dedmon. He'll hit that one. Good D by Parker. Out to the